Is it possible to have more than one PayPal account? And if it is, how do you do it properly without risking your account, your money, or your business? In this video, I'm going to walk you through a structured step-by-step system for managing multiple PayPal accounts the right way. And make sure you watch to the end because I will show you how to get 2 gig of free proxies to help you set up your workflow correctly. Now, first, let's be clear. Under PayPal's rules, you are generally allowed one personal account and one business account under your name. If you operate multiple brands or businesses, those accounts must be legitimate and properly structured. So this video is not about shortcuts, it's about clean operation. Because if you run multiple products, brands, or client payments through one single PayPal account, everything gets mixed together. Different dispute patterns, different refund rates, different transaction behavior. And when everything is mixed, one issue can affect everything. For example, you may want one PayPal account for brand a separate PayPal account for brand B, and another account dedicated to client invoices or service payments. Separating them makes bookkeeping easier and the risk is also less. So in this video, I will show you how to structure multiple accounts properly, how to organize access if you have a team, and how to run separate environments so you don't mix sessions or create operational mistakes. And make sure you watch to the end because I will show you how to get 2 gig of free proxies to help you set up your workflow correctly. Let's get started. The first thing you need is structure, and that structure starts with something I call an account roadmap. Most people make the mistake of opening accounts first, then trying to figure things out later. When it comes to managing multiple accounts on platforms like PayPal, clarity must come before action. So here's what you need to do. Open a spreadsheet like Google Sheet, Excel, or anything simple. Now create the following columns. The first column will store account labels. This is where you clearly define what the account is for. For example, personal account, brand A, brand B, client billing, and so on. The second column will store account type. Is it a personal account or a business account? The third column will store email address. Each PayPal account must have a unique email. Never reuse the same one. The fourth column will store the legal owner. Is this under your personal name, a registered company, a client's company, or what? The fifth column will store linked bank or card. Document exactly what financial methods is attached to each account. The sixth column will store primary purpose. What is this account supposed to handle? Product sales, subscriptions, service invoices, or fund processing, or what? Define it clearly so you don't mix transactions later. The seventh column will store who has access. Are you the only one with access? Does your accountant log in? Does your VA handle invoices? Write it down. And finally, notes. This is where you document things like refund policy, dispute handling process, shipping proof procedure, anything operational at all. Why is this important? Because most PayPal problems don't start from fraud. They start from confusion, mixed purposes, mixed transactions, mixed responsibilities. An account map removes confusion. It gives you a detailed overview of which account is used for which purpose. This way, you don't use an account made for service payment to collect payments from clients and so on. This single spreadsheet can prevent mistakes that cost people months of recovery time. Structure first, account second. Now let's talk about something that silently destroys PayPal accounts: access control. If you have a team, even one assistant, the mistake that most people make is sharing password so that other team members can log in. Don't send your PayPal login details through WhatsApp. Never send them through Telegram. Never drop your password in email. This is how accounts get flagged, restricted, or permanently limited. When multiple people log into the same account from different devices, different IP addresses, and different locations, it creates risk signals. It looks inconsistent, it looks suspicious, even when it is not. So what is the correct way to do this? You use official access controls. If you are running a business account, PayPal allows you to assign user roles inside the account dashboard. That means you remain the primary owner, but you don't give away your master credentials. Instead, you create separate access permissions. Here is a practical and clean setup. You, the primary owner, you control everything. You handle bank changes, you control withdrawals, you manage security settings. Your accountant reporting access, they can view transaction history, download statements, generate reports, but they cannot move money. Your virtual assistant has limited operational access. They can send invoices, reply to customers, handle basic support issues, but again, no access to withdraw funds or change security settings. Everyone performs their role, but no one shares the same login credentials. That means no random device logins, no password confusion, no accidental setting changes, no one trying something and triggering a compliance review. This reduces operational mistakes. Most PayPal's restrictions don't happen because someone is committing fraud. They happen because someone logged in from a cafe Wi-Fi, someone reset security settings, someone changed details without documentation, or multiple people access the same credentials from different locations. Clean access removes that risk. Structure equals safety. If you want to manage multiple accounts long term, you must know never to share your account passwords with team members. Assign roles instead. Protect the primary owner credentials and keep your operational footprint clean. That is how to properly run a PayPal account where team members are also allowed to log in and do their jobs. I will create a video on how to assign roles in your PayPal business account. If the video is ready, you are going to see it in the comment section or in the description of the video. Now let's talk about something very important, which is operating environment. The biggest mistake people make when managing multiple PayPal accounts is logging into those separate accounts on the same operating environment. Whenever you log out of one account and then log into a separate account, there will be confusion. Things like session mix-ups, wrong browser tab, wrong saved password, wrong autofill details. One small mix-up can trigger hours or weeks of stress inside people. Browsers store things called cookies. Cookies are tiny pieces of data that remember sessions, logins, preferences, and device fingerprints. When you log in and out of multiple accounts in the same environment, those session traces can overlap, and if they do, you may have a problem. You may end up getting the problem you see everywhere online where people complain about getting restrictions. This is where tools like Gologin become practical. Gologin allows you to create isolated browser profiles. These profiles are like separate computers you use, which means sessions and cookies never overlaps. Separate memory, separate cookies, separate fingerprint, separate session history. This is the best way to do it. Let's say you want to manage three separate accounts. You can use Gologin to create three different environments for every account. This will ensure you never mix two accounts on one device, which will help make it more secure to operate each account. Now let's set it up step by step. The first thing you need is a Gologin account. Check the description of this video for a link to Gologin website. If you use my link, you will get free 2 gig of proxies that you can use, and you will also get 40% discount. Just register and then log in to your account. When you log into your account, you will see your dashboard like this. On the right side, you can see all the navigation menu. With this button, you can add new profiles. You can click here to see all created profiles, and here you can see your proxies. When you register a new account, you will receive free proxies just like I told you earlier in the video. That's all you need to operate your Gologin account. At the bottom of the navigation menu, you will see the total number of profiles you can create. Because I'm using a pro account, that's why I can create up to 100 profiles and use them to browse the internet. Think of it like having over 100 different computers I can use to browse the internet without having to worry about session overlap. Now let me show you how to set up your 3 profiles that you can use to run 3 different PayPal accounts. On the top side, click Add Profile. On this page, you can set up your unique profile. Enter a label for your profile. Don't use generic labels like Account 1. Give a descriptive label that will help you remember what the profile is for. For example, I will use PayPal Personal. This will help me remember anytime I want to use my personal account, I know which profile to use. After that, click Create Profile, and here you can see the profile has been created. Then create a second profile. This one will be labeled as Brand A. Then create another one. On this one, I will name it Brand B. Just like that, I have set up 3 different profiles. After that, you should assign proxies to each profile. Each of the profile will use different proxies. Let's start with the PayPal personal profile. Just hover over the account and click these 3 dots. Then click Settings. Here you can choose a proxy for the account. After that, save changes. Go to the brand A and go to the settings, then choose a different proxy and save. Go to brand B profile and choose a different proxy. Now I have completely set up my 3 profiles. Let's verify the IP of each profile just to be sure. On the personal profile, click Run. This will open a browser that looks just like Chrome. Just search my IP, then enter one of these results. You will see your IP. Copy it and paste it somewhere. Then go to the brand A profile and click Run and search my IP. As you can see, they are both using different IPs. Now you can use these 3 separate profiles to manage 3 different PayPal accounts without having to worry about session mix-ups. Here are the biggest operational mistakes that lead to account limits. First, mixing logins in the same browser session. Logging in and out of different accounts in one browser creates cookie overlap and session confusion. That's how you send payments, invoices, or updates from the wrong account. Second, assuming you can reuse the same banking details everywhere. Don't guess. Document what's allowed under PayPal rules and keep your structure clean. Random duplication without clarity creates compliance friction. Third, poor dispute and refund operations. If refund rates suddenly spike or disputes are not handled quickly, review systems can trigger. And if you ever do get limited, stay calm. Go through PayPal's Resolution Center and provide exactly the documents requested clearly and professionally. Most limits come from operational mistakes, not intent. To wrap up, here are some things you should remember. To manage multiple PayPal accounts cleanly, start with the allowed baseline, one personal and one business account under your name on PayPal. If you operate multiple brands, use properly structured business or enterprise setups and assign roles instead of sharing logins. Maintain an account map. Document emails, legal owner, purpose, and who has access. Run separate browser environments so sessions and cookies don't overlap. And keep your operational processes consistent. Invoices, refunds, and dispute handling should follow a clear system. Structure prevents problems. And remember, to get 40% off and claim 2 gig free proxies, click my link in the description or the pinned comment. Thanks for watching.